Should poison be legalised?
Yes, it should.
What about the accelerated aging product range? Do you think that's going to be popular?
Presently, we have a spate of 5-year-olds who look like they're 53.
Yeah, well, these shampoos are being put onto the streets now and they're being mixed, and some young people are actually tripping off on them.
Well, we've all heard the horror stories of a youth who might be 12 years old, takes a potion, as I call it, gets into a nightclub. He's 18. By the time he's got to the bar, he's 34. By the time he sat down, he's dead at 72.
Should poison be legalised?
Yes, it should. To, let's just say, assuage my despair, I decided that I was going to put on some hair lotion and my face peeled off.
Right, okay, yeah, look, a new energy bar has come out. I think you know the one I mean.
Yes, I do.
It's led to people moving around in slow motion and slurring in operatic voices. Now, the government has dismissed this as it only affects the under 95s. What's your take on this?
It just has no effect on me.
Is it too late to recall the product?
There's a few people who have died. They're not taking responsibility.
What about the man who ended up in traction for 7 months and he wrote a letter over the aid of Speak and Spell, and he didn't get a response.
He's in traction. Not everyone gets to do that. I've been to Alton Towers a few times, but I've never gone to traction.
Right, but when it came to his hospital bed being auctioned off at eBay, and it got taken away, and he subsequently passed on. Now, do you think this is an appalling development?
If we have someone who's in traction and they become a bit like that, the bed's cursed.
But when they were looking at the data, the computer crashed and reset, and when it came back on, he was dead. A new range of bespoke summer backpacks for vaccine hunchback variants has come out. Now, is this a good idea? Would you like to see other innovation like this in clothing?
It's a dream I've always, it's why I entered politics. And if we can do it through, let's just say, surprise rucksacks, which have something of a Kinder surprise, i.e. they kill you, then I don't see that I see that as a net positive, apart from, to the hunchbacks.
Shouldn't they, Lord, though, be given a chance, like some kind of roll of the dice, perhaps?
Yes, maybe roll the dice and then shot out of the cannon. Hunchbacks have been seen in many cultures as an omen of despair. It's not an easy sausage to eat, let's face it. I haven't had any monetary benefits as such, but I did make a fortune on it.
Well, your surgeries were being held underwater. I think that was what the people were objecting to. Should poison be legalised?
Yes, it should.
Well, I know. I mean, I do know that because my wife left me this week to follow your.
Well, follow me to Brighton. Actually, we had a nice weekend, a very fun weekend, if you don't mind mentioning. A lovely weekend, lovely one with your wife.
I didn't realise that part.
Very experimental.
Yes, she.
Oh, so desperate.
Yeah,
couldn't get enough of it.
Should poison be legalised?
Yes, it should.
Right. When it comes to the courts, would you prefer the judges to, employ the triple jeopardy rule?
Yes, I believe that if judges have that circular thing which you kind of throw around and it goes and like guilty, not guilty, guilty, not guilty, guilty, not guilty.
Yes,
the wheel of fortune.
The wheel of misfortune.
Yeah,
yes.
The wheel of miscarriage of justice. That's the sort of thing that could really make the justice system popular again. We've had a problem with viewing figures. We've been following the data, and research has indicated that the justice system isn't seen as sexy anymore. We're trying to ump it up. So we're bringing in a quiz element to capital punishment.
Do you see this contributing to depopulation at all?
I hope so.
It's well, the security tags on the clothes could be left on, and if people were like beeped, as it were, on the way out, they could be beeped again on the way in if they return to that shop.
Yes, I think
The
the more beeping, the better.
yes,
Look, the ratio of cases has shot up since the vaccine utilized corpses from AIDS patients.
should poison be legalized?
Yes, it should.